Can I ask, is this episode 10? Because I feel we owe it to the listeners / viewers to say sorry for being so long on making another episode.
Yeah, this is episode 10.
Okay, brilliant. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
Hello.
Right. Hello, you are now listening to Chapter 10, actually. Didn't we call it chapters?
Did we? Probably.
No, we call them episodes.
Yeah.
Episode.
Quite.
Yeah. I'm having one right now.
Are you okay? We should use that though. Chapter. That's nice. It feels sort of like a really sort of meaningful way of doing each episode. Like a bit of a personalised, emotional touch.
Yeah.
I'm just looking over in the background, and my sister seems to have disappeared, but she's there. I can hear her.
So can I.
Yeah.
But that's all right.
That's good. It's all good. She's just, I don't know, having a
Yeah.
seizure on the ground. She'll be okay.
Well, let's talk about that. That's a new thing in your life. Is you have your sister living with
That
you.
is correct.
And it's all full of joy.
It is. Every day is fun.
It's a new day.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
New dawn, new day, new everything.
Yeah.
She's
New everything.
She's got zoomies right now.
Okay, hey, we've got the season change coming through now because we're in September.
Yeah, we're getting closer to a year of podcast. A year of starting a podcast. We definitely haven't done a year's worth.
Right, exactly. And fall, as you know, is my favorite.
Uh-huh.
And I know you like fall too, but you're more into the winter because of Christmas.
I mean, I love fall as it is, or autumn as I call it, but the Christmas is just, I love that as well,
Yeah. I wonder who came up with the saying of fall.
Logically, it makes sense because the leaves tend to fall later on.
Right. And the temperatures fall.
Yeah, exactly.
And everything falls.
Yeah. People's moods fall as well, because when it gets darker.
Yeah.
Do you guys change your clocks, or is it just us that does that?
No, we changed our clocks too.
So when it gets darker, people get SAD, don't they? Seasonal depression thing.
Yes, and I've gotten it before in the past, and I've been prescribed 5,000 milligrams of vitamin D.
Vitamin D for depression, Jesus, that's kind of shit.
Yeah.
You had to pay, what, $8,000 for that?
Oh, Lord, I forget how much for that. I did do...
I got given sertraline for
and-
depression and anxiety. You got given vitamin D. I feel like you're being conned off there. Jesus.
Yeah, somewhere in my book, let me see, where am I at? I think it's in the back part here. Let me quickly look, because talking about prescriptions, I did make a list as I was getting them, because we were talking about how much I pay for mine.
Yeah.
And just for the month of April, it's $1,039.15.
That's disgusting.
Isn't it?
I bet your car insurance isn't even that much for the year.
Oh, hell no. My car insurance, I pay like $45 a month.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, it feels like a long time since for us, but for our listeners, I would just like to... Sorry, excuse me. I would like to say congratulations on graduating college. Pictures on screen. Yeah, well done. How was your college
Thank
journey?
you. It was nice. It was nice. It gave me some more structure, which was really cool. Um, and learning the different techniques and, composition and the like patterns that you usually go through when you're drawing to make like a ripple in a drape look actually like a ripple in a drape, and things of that nature. And had sculpture too, which was awesome. Sculpture 1 and Sculpture 2, if we really want to be technical. But I love that, so I'm going to try and stick with that a lot right now. I currently have 3 sculptures, 2 of which I'm trying to sell. Hint, hint, people, hint, hint. And I'm going to go with more, but I have to take steps. I have to either find myself a studio, find myself an apartment with 3 bedrooms, or turn around and see if I can buy a house. But all of this is on hold because, as we were talking before, my Jeep is on its last legs. So
What's wrong with it?
all the original parts are breaking down, and these are original parts.
Right. So, like, just shy of 20 years. That's pretty good.
Yes, yes, and if someone turned around and put a couple $1,000s into it, she would still be great. But I'm just tired of throwing all kinds of money into it. When I bought it 7 years ago, I bought it for like $9,000.
Fuck off.
And
Pardon me, sorry, but
yeah.
7 years.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was about 5 years ago. Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I put in it, instantly I had to put $1,000 in it for the oil pan.
That seems like a
And
rip-off.
that's starting to... Yeah, but, I mean, the stuff they have to do, where the oil pan is, they have to take the drive shaft out because it's 4-wheel drive.
Uh-huh.
So there's a drive shaft that's underneath where the oil pan is. And it's starting once again to leak. And so I know that's another, close to another $1,000. The struts, I bought struts for it from, what is it called? Rock Auto. Anyone who needs to buy something, that's the place to buy it. They're so inexpensive. But I bought struts, and there's this garage, which I love going to, who does work and will work with parts you buy. The only thing is the parts, of course, aren't under warranty when they put them in.
Makes sense.
So they were going to do it for me. It was only going to be like $360 to have it done. And I was like, beautiful. We'll get her struts in her, and she will be all set. And I won't have to worry about going over potholes anymore, and all this stuff. Well, evidently, the bolts on the bottom on both of the old struts are frozen. So they would have to heat them up to get them out. And in order to do that, there's rubber bushings down there on, I forget what part it is. It's another part of the Jeep. And if they heat it up, those are going to melt. So they would have to replace that whole thing. And they said that's going to be another $480. And I'm like, not another, 800 or 850, close to $1,000, not another $1,000. And I'm like, no, forget it. Don't even do it. I don't, I just got tired of actually putting money in her. I know I said that I would drive her until her engine died, that I would take a loan out for the transmission if I had to do the transmission. But it just seems like more and more parts are breaking down. Every time I fix something else is breaking down. And I'm kind of tired of of playing that game.
Yeah, yeah.
And like I said, I had her for 7 years. So it's like I'm gonna run her through the winter with the bad struts, and then in the spring I'm gonna go to a local dealership and see if I can get another Jeep.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. And of course, in between that, save up money to put down on a new Jeep. So after that, then I can go forward with everything else. So I'm kind of frozen and I'm kind of just doing maybe little commissions here in the apartment when I can bring out the easel and have a little spot to do it for a little while, and then put the easel back. But all the big projects I can't do.
Have you made any money so far with your projects?
Well, the one project that I gotta finish up, I should be getting like $55 for it. It's small,
Okay.
but and like I said, if I could sell my sculptures, then there's making money right there as well.
Could be.
I just gotta find the right places.
It could be a worthwhile investment.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm also thinking of going back to making wind chimes. I know, corny.
Ooh, no, I like the sound of that.
I've made wind chimes before, but I've sold them for like $5, $10. Nothing big,
Yeah.
you know. So,
You know what you
but that's where it is with
You know
that.
what you could do? This is just an idea, so by all means disregard it, but you could do, I believe they call it a yard sale in America. You could just make lots and lots of them and just chance it, see where it goes. You might make a little bit, you might make a lot, you might make nothing, but I'm sure you'd have fun doing it either way.
Yeah, yeah. I can make everything through the winter, and then spring, summer, have a yard sale and see what happens.
Yeah.
So that's where it is right now. I enjoyed myself for those past 2 years. I have to though restructure myself because there was some nice structure there. Getting up, going to class, doing this, doing that, and I took the summer off, but that's okay too because I ended up doing what I love. Me and my brother-in-law went out fishing twice a week, so for the whole summer. So that was really nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
How was your summer?
Too warm and humid. I was expecting to go into surgery in sort of early August. Couple of different things changed, and at the time I was kind of, sad and upset and all that kind of stuff, but I think it was meant to be, because I ended up getting my sister, and she resides with me now, and it seemed like it was just the perfect timing. If I'd have gone for surgery, I'd have been thinking to myself, oh God, had I not have gone for the surgery, I could have got her and all that kind of stuff. So it was definitely worth it to get that sort of postponed. So I'm glad about that.
Yep.
So yeah, we've just been spending lots of time together doing stuff. It's been good. It's been really good. She's just choking on thin air right now. So
everything happens for a reason, they say.
Exactly. So yeah, it's been good.
See.
Sorry, go on.
No, that's nice. I think it's great. What is it like over there now? It's probably not in your area, but I'm curious about the internet security. What do you think about that?
What, the way it's changed with the ID stuff?
Yes.
At first it didn't affect me because I don't really watch anything that's 18 plus. But then I realised how much of an issue it could be because I hadn't considered other stuff that may be technically NSFW. And then I was thinking, such and such a thing is, like restricted. So I had to do it. upon doing that, a lot of things that I was searching for just weren't available anymore. So that may just be an isolated thing, but it's kind of odd because, you know, I'm searching for. I'm not going to mention what it is. It's nothing strange or anything, but I'm thinking to myself, is this like moderators going off of a new policy, or is it, I don't know, by chance? It can't be chance, surely, because there were a lot of things, especially on Reddit, that I just can't find anymore. You know, subreddits and different things like that. However, I think a positive from it may be that it's just less accessible, less out there, and less easy for people to watch NSFW content. So, I don't know, you can view it if you want, I guess. It's there, but it's not as readily available. So, I don't know.
Yeah, they were going to try and do that over here, but no, I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah.
You know how it is in America. We're very, very particular, and we want it a little easier than anything else. And a lot of people over here are like, no, I don't want to give you more information about me than I have to.
Yeah. I'm still mildly shocked that it happened here, if I'm honest, but stranger things have happened, I guess. You know, look at the way the place is being run. Same for the USA. Just a lot of, I don't want to say too much political, but a lot of people have power right now who shouldn't.
Yeah. Okay. Political. Did you have you heard about TikTok? How they were going to close it down again?
Yeah, didn't they extend the deadline?
Of course, they extend the deadline because they don't want to close it
They're
down.
making too much money.
Exactly.
Leave the threat lingering in the air. Get them under the finger. You know, remain in control to some degree. And keep taking the benefits from it, yeah. Okay, I'm watching you, Donald Trump.
Yeah, exactly. He wants to buy it so bad.
When he came over here recently, some people unfortunately got arrested because they laid out a big picture of him and Epstein together, and he didn't like that.
Yeah, I saw that. They did that on the side of Windsor Castle.
Yeah. Good on them.
Yeah, he had they had themselves a nice little slideshow. Yeah. Actually, I think part of it was actually a real video of him dancing in Epstein's party, one of Epstein's party.
So why can he not get in trouble for stuff
throw.
like that? But the people who did the picture and the video, why do they get in trouble? Is that not like Wikipedia telling you something such as a fact that may or may not be a fact upon a certain perception of it, but contextually, you know?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, anyway. Let's not get too political.
Well, see, excuse me. That's the thing. I want to get slightly political.
Okay, go on then. We'll get political.
Okay. Right now. And, yeah, it's because he was a dignitary who came over to visit, and something was done towards him that he did not like. So in order to appease him, people got arrested.
Is that fair?
Let's see. No.
No.
Now, you must have heard about Charlie Kirk.
Yes.
Everybody has, I believe. And that a lot of people over here have been losing their jobs.
Really?
Because of the way they've treated, because of the way they've treated the assassination.
Okay. What is that in favour of the right wing or left wing?
Well, excuse me. Oh my God,
right.
my voice is losing.
You sound like you're coming down.
What
with
they
something.
did was, I was doing fine earlier.
It's the climate change.
People were making fun of the assassination, of the fact that he died.
Okay.
And a lot of it was left wing. they were trying to say that Right Wing was what is the person who killed them, but according to a lot of the facts, they were actually a Left Wing person.
Yeah, I believe so.
But as far as I'm concerned, until you can find out from that person themselves exactly why they did it, you can't say right or left.
See,
know?
I disagree with what the man stood for and what he said, but at the end of the day, whether somebody is a bit of a dick politically, death is just a bad thing, isn't it, to wish upon somebody?
Yeah.
Are you not as bad as the
Yeah,
very
no.
thing you claim to hate by wishing death
Exactly.
upon somebody?
Exactly.
I know we joke about stuff and that, but when it comes to it, being really honest now, it's I don't know, it still had a family and stuff like that, you know? And he wasn't old. What was he, born in 93? So he was still young. And it's a
Yeah,
shame
he
that
was.
people who claim to be left wing are like, I don't know, just making it into some kind of comedy, you know?
I mean, when it boils down to it, a person's life was taken,
Yeah.
and there's no reason at all to turn around just because of someone's opinions and their own political beliefs for them to die.
No.
You know, nobody deserves to die over their own opinion.
Just have a discussion, don't you?
Yeah, and that's what Charlie Kirk was doing. He was getting people to talk about and debate about all kinds of things from both sides, right and left.
Yeah.
And this person just didn't like what he was saying, so, you know, they took matters into their own hands, which totally wrong. I got to see the video. The video that I saw, though, was the far away one. So you could hear the shot and you could see the reaction of his body, but you didn't see anything else.
Right, okay. I didn't go looking for it, but I did. It came up on my FYP on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about it, really.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to a more interesting and semi-happier subject.
Okay.
AI.
Uh-huh.
AI. What's your thoughts on it, as in, like, with art and reels and the different things that we've talked about it before,
Yeah.
but it's come even farther since the last time we talked about it.
I think I'm going to start on a negative and I'll end on a positive. So, my take on it is it should not be eligible for big awards. There are actual real life people who have missed out on the recognition that they deserve for their skill, talent in various fields, especially within film. And this is coming from somebody who's... I'm not actively making films or anything, don't get me wrong, but I'm of a filmy background. And it's hurtful, really is. So I think that there should be limits on what AI can be used for in the respect that we're talking about now. However, you can have a good laugh at seeing how bad and also good it is at the same time when you're watching little videos of stuff, you know, like I said, as long as there's limitations on it. But say, for example, TikTok. There's a rise of AI videos on there, and some of them are really funny. You know, they're really messed up, some of them, and some of them are silly, and I think that there's a place for it. However, like I said, there does need to be a limit, such as going into big productions and taking away people's actual jobs in making content that people consume at cinemas or even paid subscriptions at home. So I do think, you know, that needs to be considered rather than corporations then saying, you know, we're going to look into AI, develop it more and use it for that kind of thing. So yeah, not too much on that, but yeah, that's my sort of brief take on it.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. the the art is nice, but it shouldn't take over for an actual artist.
No.
You know, you can throw anything at it and it jumbles and mixes it up and makes what you want. And if it isn't exactly what you want, you can turn around and say, "Yeah, no, you didn't get it quite right." The reels, there are certain reels that I love that we should have, or that I agree with. Like, I don't know if you've seen them, but the talking babies.
No, I don't think so.
Oh my goodness, they have babies. They make them look like the comedians, like um, Richard Pryor and Gabriel Inglés. And,
Yeah. I know what you mean.
all different ones, and they actually have them telling their jokes,
Right.
which is really really kind of cool.
I do
So-
like. There are some robots, I believe, that developed in a country in Asia. I don't want to be racist and just assume it's China, but it may be China. Some of these robots, they physically work, and in fairness, I think they've done really well to get them to what they're capable of now. But the videos I'm talking about, they're falling over and they're crashing into each other, and I quite like it. They're trying to play football or soccer, as it would be in the USA, and they're so bad and it's so good. The real life people actually come over with a stretcher and everything and take them off, and yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, those are funny, I tell you. Do you know that there's actually a brothel in Germany that's made up of robots?
I feel like that should have been America first.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Right? But and of course they have AI in them.
Do you think they have like a little a wireless, not wireless, a contactless card machine attached to them, so the participant can sort of select which service they require, and then maybe there's like a malfunction or something, and it shouts all kinds of obscenities in German. That'd be good.
Yeah, that would. It's just funny, when I found out about that, I was like, "You got to be kidding me," But of course, they've also talked about coming out with the companion bots and using AI for them. So, I guess good testing place. I don't know.
It's something, isn't it?
Yeah. But on the lines of the talking babies, we've got a new segment. We've talked about it, and I guess we'll might as well pop it in right now. It's not a big segment, or at least not at this point in time.
Okay.
But we are calling it Corny Jokes Time.
Yay!
Corny jokes, yay! So I'm going to say some corny jokes. They're more like dad jokes, to be honest.
Okay.
They really are. But we've got. What did one coffee say to the other?
What did one coffee say to another?
You're so hot. I invented a pencil with an eraser on both ends.
Okay.
It has no point.
Give me some more. Give me some more.
I accidentally gave my wife a glue stick instead of chapstick. She still hasn't said a word to me. Let's see here. Someone came into my house and stole all my fruit. I'm peachless. A polar bear walks into a bar, says to the bartender, "I'll take a rum and Coke." The bartender says, "What's up with the paws?" The polar bear says, "I was born with them."
I'll have to use these in real life,
Uh huh. We've got most dads only drink on days just start with T. Tuesday, Thursday, today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. And that's all I got wrote down. But there are some others I do have in my head if you want us to keep this going.
Definitely, this needs to be a popular segment that we use all of the time. Can everybody like, please, just to support Bill in this decision to make what I feel is probably the best thing we've done on the channel.
Yeah, a little bit of lightheartedness,
To be honest, the ones I think of,
joking
I don't
around.
think they're going to be great on YouTube. You know.
Yeah. Well, um, my kids don't like to eat leftover tacos, so the wife said to throw them out, and I did, but I still don't know what to do with the tacos.
I like that. That reminds me, I don't
That
want to
was
take it
all.
too seriously, but because I hate that when somebody brings up something serious after a joke. It's like, did you not get the joke? Did you not find it funny? But anyway, last Halloween in 2024, there was some footage of a doorbell. I don't know whether it was Ring or something similar, and there was someone's mum at the door, obviously a kid's mum, and she's quite angry. And the guy answers the door. You can't see him, but you can hear him. And she's saying, "I'm really angry with you, for giving those pieces of chocolate, whatever they were, to my kid. Like he got really upset, and he was like, "Can you just explain to me the reason why you got so upset?" And she said something along the lines of, "You once shouted at him for I don't know something." Oh, that he did. Maybe, ding dong ditch or something. Whatever it was. And then I'm trying to think of it word for word, but I can't quite remember the exact words. But she said he thought everything was all right again when you gave him what he thought were Ferrero Rochers. But actually, they was just fucking Brussels sprouts covered in chocolate. And he cried. I thought it was so funny. It was funnier to watch it than when I explained it, but uh, she was like
I
really
bet
mad. She was like
that's
red
pretty
in the
good.
face and everything. Uh, I would do that, to be honest. You little shit, and fucking knock on my door and run away. I'll give you sprouts. Oh, here, kid, have a
Right.
Ferrero Rocher. All is well. Oh, thanks. Ah, fuck you.
Yeah. No, 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 no. Okay.
Who's the bigger kid now?
So, yeah. So we're gonna call that the end of that little cute little segment.
Got your nose.
But
Got your
yeah,
fucking
right.
I don't know, shoulders or something. Anyway, yeah, that was the end of that segment.
Yes. We should come up with some kind of music for the beginning and the end of that segment.
I was thinking of like a nice red curtain or something, and a bit of classical text. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's do that.
That sounds
Let's
good.
do it. Why not? Nobody's watching. We've
Right.
got like 2 viewers or something. I know my friend Aria listens to us on occasion, which means a
Uh-huh.
lot. Sam sometimes listens to us while he's doing stuff in the car or working. I don't know who else. One of Matt's friends did say he'd be listening, but I don't know if he does, so it'd be good to actually know if he is
Yeah.
listening. Just because I like to know
Exactly.
stuff, not for any other particular reason. And I think,
Right.
did you say...
Hello, people.
Yeah, hi. Did you say your nephew listens?
My nephew does every now and then. He does listen. Syl listens every now and then.
Does she really?
But of course, she hears.
I
Yeah,
didn't
she
know
hears
that.
half the. She hears half of it from me over here.
Hello,
so
Sil.
She's just listening to your side of the
Yeah, makes sense,
podcast.
makes sense.
So she tunes me out. Uh, back to fall. Of course, we all know Halloween is my favorite holiday. You know, the skulls and the skeletons and, you know, all that good
You
stuff.
do
And
like your skulls.
we found, yes, we found, and I'm going to have to send you a picture of it, a skeleton nutcracker.
Oh, yeah, I like it. I've not even seen it yet, but I like it.
It's about 3 feet high.
Oh, Jesus. It's nearly as tall as my
Yep.
sister.
We use it to hold the office door open, especially when we've got a fan going, because it likes to try and close.
Oh,
So we named it George the Second after my skeleton I had in the very beginning years ago.
I think I remembered
You
you.
must remember George. Yeah. He ended up getting broken, so
Oh.
I kept his head
Oh.
and threw the rest out.
Wasn't he in the background when we used to do LM?
Yes.
I remember
He
him.
was.
During the good old
That's
days
how
with
far
Fireball whiskey and... Oh, yeah.
Yes. That's how far back he goes.
Oh, wow. That is a long time now, isn't it?
So, yeah,
Well,
it
if-
is. It's been a real long
I feel like
time.
if LM came out in, I think it was 2016, that's 9 years.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Wow.
something like that.
Going on 10 years soon. Wow.
Yep. So, I've been exercising, by the way.
Have you really? Me too.
Yes. I've been walking what we call Rieta Ranch. It's a flea market,
Oh, yeah.
and it seems to be it's a pretty good spot. The last time I walked it, it was a couple weeks ago, but it gave me 5,000 steps, over 5,000 steps, just walking.
That's
it.
pretty good. Sometimes it's all you need, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I like. So, I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with the decision to do that.
Yeah.
And you know, I just got to keep it up though. And when they're shut down, I got to think of something else, which I'm sure I will, where it's concerned. But I have one other thing here, which has been told to me from Amy that I need to ask you to be my pen pal.
Ah, yes. For those of you who don't quite realise yet, Amy is my sister. Yeah, so we'll do that. You want me to write to you? Do you want me to do it in actual hand?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'll do that.
Remember, I'm old. I enjoy getting letters. I enjoy writing back and forth, and Amy can do it as well. You know, way back when, get in a little. One sister, I know she won't mind because unfortunately she's passed away. R.I.P. Beth. But the other one, I don't care. No, it wouldn't bother her either. In their past, they had done some stuff which they shouldn't have, which caused them to go to prison. So when they would be in prison, I don't know why, but they would take one of their mates, their cellmates, or just somebody there, and they would have them write me so I could write them back, so I could be their pen pal while they were in prison.
Oh, that's fun.
So I would be I would be writing letters to my sisters and letters to their cellmates. So
it's kind of
I got
cool,
real
to be
used to
honest.
it. Yeah, I got used to it. So, you know, and of course it's been years, and I've turned around and I've talked to people about it. But a lot of people nowadays, they're kind of like, you know, I don't know if I really want to, you know, or no, I'd rather email.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry for being rude, but when you said you sounded so scouse. That's what they call people from Liverpool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
Well,
sort of sound
what can
like
we
this,
say?
you know. So what was you going to say then, Bill?
Well, then maybe they would understand me.
Shall I continue the rest of the episode in a Scouse accent? Well, I'll do my best.
I don't know. You do your best. Well, then, do you have anything to add to the podcast this week?
No, but I think we should wrap it up soon, you know.
Alrighty, we can do that.
Because, you know, there's only
And
so long people can look at a logo.
this is
They
true.
get bored, don't
well,
they?
See,
They do, though, don't they?
maybe, yeah, maybe we should be changing that.
Yeah, probably. I can't speak. Probably.
Pop up some pictures, or
I'm gonna do that anyway.
Keep it entertaining.
I mean, I don't know.
Would-
Fuck
would-
the accent. Yeah, I don't know. Because we're not on camera all the time. Maybe we can just still do it from time to time. I still don't know how I feel about it. But I feel like until we've got a solid plan for structuring these podcasts,
We can work.
yeah,
on
we
it.
need to do something though, because just a static image, it is annoying. And we're the ones that's doing it.
Yeah.
So we apologise for this. You can always listen, you know. You can always just open the YouTube app and stick your earphones, AirPods, headphones, whatever.
Yeah.
Even if it's on TV or computer, turn up the volume, go and do your housework, and just listen to us talk shit for the best part of an hour.
Right? But before we do close everything out, I should have probably said it in the beginning. Tag it over or whatever if you want. But if there's background noise, I do apologize. I had to switch mics because the original mic I was using decided to screw up. So I'm going to have to redo stuff before our next podcast.
Yeah, we'll just wing it. It's the best. It's good to improvise sometimes because it's a lot of fun. And if it turns out that, hey, the sound is absolutely unusable, it sucks, we shouldn't be using it, we'll put it in anyway because we love you.
Yeah, and that's what we do.
Oh, wait, Bill,
Yes.
I forgot to record.
You forgot to
I'm only
record.
joking, I'm just joshing you. Okay, we'll see you next time, everybody.
I was gonna. Yeah, have a good one. And what is it? How is it that you usually end the podcast, Stacy?
Have a good evening and fuck off.